Hey boxing fans, welcome back. Another edition, Boxing for Real, Don Omega Iron Truth. We're doing the mailbag, let's get right into it. Okay, this question comes from Sam England from the UK, or maybe Sam from England, I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for writing in. Hello, I'd be very grateful if you could reply. Okay. Joe Calzaghe is the most overrated fighter in the sport of boxing. Disagree? No. Calzaghe has not faced any credible opposition. Period. Okay. Sam from England. Okay. I gotta disagree with that.
Yeah, definitely not the most overrated fighter in boxing. That goes to either Ricky Hatton or Antonio Margarito. Probably Margarito, really. But anyway, Calzaghe's beaten some good people. Knocked out Omar Shika when he was undefeated and looked to be an up-and-coming prospect. Beat Chris Eubank. Yes, he was 31. I don't consider that very aging, like apparently.
Although I do agree that was definitely past Eubank's prime. He wasn't taking boxing seriously at that point. That was definitely toward the tail end of his career, because he didn't have another fight maybe after a couple more fights after that.
Actually, but whatever.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't the dedicated guy, and according to him, he definitely took the fight on short notice. Yeah. And according to him, he was sick. Who knows?
Yeah. He doesn't seem like one that would really be willing to admit he lost fair and square.
Yeah, so that's why I say who knows.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Calzaghe did beat him, even beating
absolutely.
a sick Chris Eubank.
Yeah, impressive. So
yeah,
he gets credit for beating him. Jeff Lacey dominated and embarrassed him. Hate to admit that, but he did. Yes, Lacey's been considered nothing but hype after that fight, but I mean, no, he was not just all hype. He had some good wins too. And Calzaghe just dominated him every round.
Did dominate him. Now, I will say that the Chris Eubank win is probably
best one.
I would definitely say better than the Jeff Lacey win.
Yeah,
even though
name
Lacey was
recognition.
definitely in his prime.
Yeah.
Name recognition and probably skill level, truthfully.
Yeah, even at that point.
So
definitely skill level. I mean, at any point with Chris Eubank, he has it over Lacey.
And yeah, we don't like seeing Joe Calzaghe or Jeff Lacey versus the Dicas of the world.
No.
I fully agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But there's going to be something that someone's going to say, no matter what Calzaghe does at this point. If he fights one of these guys that you want him to fight, that everyone wants him to fight.
Jones, Hopkins,
name someone.
Taylor.
I'll come up with the excuse.
Okay, Jones.
Too old.
Yeah.
Been knocked out twice anyhow.
Okay, Hopkins again.
Too old.
Yeah. Okay, Tarver.
Too old. He got dominated by an even older Hopkins.
Yeah, what'd you expect? Taylor.
Too light.
Yeah, too light, even though he fought at super middleweight.
Too light in height.
Yeah. Now, we're not picking Calzaghe against these people,
no,
of course.
No, if he were to beat them.
If he were to beat them, which would be very unlikely.
And I'd be shocked. But,
yeah.
But
those are the excuses.
And also, let's see, okay, I'll name some here. Winky Wright.
Yeah, well, too small, of course.
Too small.
Definitely.
Let's see, Clinton Woods.
Well, what did he ever do? Which they'd have a good argument there.
I'd be inclined to agree with
Absolutely on that. So don't blame Calzaghe for not wasting his time with that bone.
Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, Glenn Johnson was scheduled to fight him quite a few times. Back when Glenn Johnson wasn't established yet, before the Roy Jones win that he got. Calzaghe did pull out like twice back then.
3 times, I believe.
Yeah, 3 times. I think it was scheduled once again after he did beat Jones, though. So.
And then there was something like Glenn Johnson wanted you actually mentioned it in your letter, he was wanting a security deposit to make sure that if he started training for the fight and Calzaghe pulled out, he'd at least get paid for training.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Understandably so. But yeah, Calzaghe definitely deserves some criticism. He did hide behind his promoter a bit much.
Yeah, and he's ducked some people over the years, definitely. Looks now like he wants to fight these people, but Jones really making him look bad.
Yep, I do have to agree with you on that. You said that Jones, that it looks like he's ducking Jones completely. I have to agree, because
no excuse not to fight him.
Jones is offering Calzaghe to get the lesser
60,
name,
yeah.
60% of the
absolutely.
purse
And Jones goes to his hometown. I mean, you can't beat that.
in the UK.
What more can you ask for?
I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you can't.
Especially coming from Roy Jones, who's never wanted to go
He's
to
the bigger
anybody's
name.
hometown.
He's the reason it would be a big fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
More the reason than Calzaghe.
Definitely.
So you can't ask for anything else more. He is being ridiculous in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I agree with that, but I don't agree that he's the most overrated fighter. He's definitely a decent
Good
fighter.
skillful fighter, so good to watch. So, you know, there's much worse.
And if he were that terrible, he would have lost to one of these Bicos.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Or Lacey.
Yeah, certainly.
Yes.
So anyhow, thank you, Sam, from England. Yeah, thanks for the question, or the comment, whatever. You made a good argument.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
We made a better one. No.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. No.
Anyhow.